Hi Capricorn, this is Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. We're going to pull some cards. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. Today is May 3rd, 2020, and this read is going to be for the first half of May. So I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. So for everybody out there watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Capricorn? And let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a deep breath, you guys. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn. The Magician just dropped out, just so you can see what dropped out. Capricorn. Capricorn. For the first half of May 2020, Capricorn. All right, first card for Capricorn is the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. The challenge for Capricorn is the Four of Swords. The foundation for Capricorn is the Five of Pentacles. In the recent past for Capricorn is the Six of Wands. Crowning in your now moment is the Four of Cups. And what's coming up for you is the Queen of Wands reversed. Uh-oh. What'd you do? How do you see yourself? The Ten of Wands. So carrying a lot of responsibilities, sounds Capricorn. And what's around you, or how might others see you? We have the Ace of Cups. They're feeling very loved by you. And then the blocks that you need to work on or clear is the Knight of Swords. And where do you end up, Capricorn? The Moon reversed. And what is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read? The connection is the Hermit. And what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the King of Cups. Now you will get another card at the end there, but you won't see it until the end, and it may be more than one card depending on what that next card is. And I'm also going to show you the underlying energies here. The Seven of Cups is reversed, and there's a little backstory here. So I'm going to pull those cards to let you know what's going on. So we have the Justice card reversed here. So there's some kind of injustice or an imbalance here, because justice is just truth and balance, so it's a little off right now. And then we have the World, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Pentacles reversed, which again is off balance, so some kind of debt, scam, inequity, not sharing with others. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed, which has to do with letting go of things that no longer serve you, emotional attachments, right? Whether it's things, people, places, activities, getting rid of stuff that no longer serves you. But there definitely can be some kind of big inequity here, and perhaps a false start, or holding back a new beginning, perhaps not getting a loan that you needed. That's the underlying energy, something that you felt wasn't fair. And this is the Gilded Tarot, and I have the mini rider WAITE to clarify, and we're going to do oracle cards at the end as well. So let's go. We have emotional attachments, letting go, perhaps a garage sale as well, perhaps to make some money, you may be in debt. So we have the Six of Wands in the recent past. There is completion here. You have the World upright right here. So there's some kind of completion or a cycle that completed, or just going out in the world. Maybe you might be one of the people who is working right now. And in the recent past is good news, success, and leading the way, getting lots of attention. So you may have a very successful business or job. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, though. This is exile, destitution, feeling left out in the cold, injury, illness, lots of hospital or office visits going on. So then you have the central energy, which is you being very happy with yourself, getting your wish. So maybe a lot of people around you that you take care of who feel left out in the cold, but you're finding happiness with yourself by caring, or maybe the other people around you are feeling happiness, but you feel destitute because you're doing all the work. So it just depends on your perspective here, which one you are. And then we have the challenge being getting enough rest, perhaps meditating, focusing on your heart space, or maybe you need heart surgery, or at least an angiogram or something. And then we have the Four of Cups up top there, which is about a temptation. So Capricorn may be tempted by the Holy Grail, because that temptation in this deck is much bigger than the other cups. There's 3 smaller cups and you're being tempted by the big one. What's coming up for you, though, is the Queen of Wands reversed, who's either tired, sick, or angry. So, and if she's tired, she might be angry too. So that energy is coming up for you. You carrying all the weight on your shoulders, and it's like you're carrying it for these people who are in need, right? So you might help other people as your job, but you're carrying a lot. And what's around you is a lot of love, maybe self-love, spiritual love, a new love perhaps. Maybe you're doing all this work because there is a new love here. And then the blocks that you have to do with the Knight of Swords, which is somebody rushing in with the truth. And so there might be there might be a conflict between truth and love, right? Because one is very sweet and nurturing. The other one can be a little bit pointed and difficult to take at times. And then we have deception here at the end with the moon reverse. So it can be deception, or it can be, we're not dealing with the new moon right now because the full moon's coming up. So it's more about deception, or even doing something in the early morning hours, and that can be deceptive. So somebody might be getting up before sunrise to do something they don't want anyone else to know about. So let's start from the beginning. Why do we have the 7 of Cups reversed? Well, there's the 7 of Cups upright with the 2 of Cups reversed. This could be someone not seeing eye to eye, or not able to see each other face to face. And this could be a lot of options out there, perhaps shopping online, or seeing synchronicities. When you're apart, you could be seeing synchronicities of somebody else, a soulmate. So, or again, this could be a breakup. But it's more about seeing synchronicities when you're in disconnect with somebody else, somebody you're tied to, and trying to get rid of emotional attachments that no longer serve you. And this could be shopping online too, and realizing you can't buy more until you get rid of some other stuff, because you have too much stuff that's bogging you down. And that's why there may be debt. Maybe somebody has a shopping problem. All right, we have the 6 of Wands in the recent past. Why? For Capricorn. Why is the 6 of Wands there? We have the Hierophant here. So there may be success in a marriage or a contract, a business. This could be the boys' club, the patriarchy, religion, establishment, community, government, any of those things here. But there's been success here in the recent past. All right, getting busy. There's a lot of action and passion behind this. And this could be Taurus energy as well. And it can be a marriage, like spending a lot of time on the marriage, where maybe you had to go to work all the time before, and now you've had some time to work on that. And the Tower is reversed. So it's like rushing passionately away from this. So either after trying to avoid things, or in the aftermath of sudden events or epiphanies, rushing back in to what you know was working well in the past, in order to avoid a disaster, or after the disasters happen. So why do we have the 5 of Pentacles in the foundation for Capricorn? Why is the 5 of Pentacles there? We have the 4 of Wands, and then the 9 of Cups reversed. So this is a stable home, or a marriage, or a business even. But there's stable structure here, but there's unhappiness. So these people aren't financially destitute. They're coming up as emotionally destitute. They're not happy. Okay, so it's not financial there. So, but this energy is happy. Why do we have the 9 of Cups? Why do we have the 9 of Cups upright in the middle of the read here? The central energy here is happiness. Well, we have separation and a third party here. So it's funny because like the separation is because this third party is what makes them happy. So Capricorn, you might have a third party that you're very sad because you're not connected to them here, but they make you happy. There's justice in that. This could be also a divorce and or Libra energy. So maybe a divorce because of a third party, and perhaps a painful ending or ending pain. You may work with pain. Okay. So then we have the Four of Swords, upright. Why for Capricorn? Why for Capricorn with the Four of Swords? We have the World and we have the Three of Wands reversed. So this can be a completion. You've been meditating and resting perhaps to complete something, to get closure on something, or go out in the world, or perhaps meditating for sure. Meditating in another world. This can be the sealed divine feminine if you're in a twin flame relationship, or a deep soulmate you may be connecting with. And this is looking back, or perhaps doing meditations, looking back at your past to clear and do shadow work. Okay? That can be doing clearing for the world. You could be meditating to help heal the world as well. So the crowning position is your now moment, which is that Four of Cups, grounding and integrating and mastering, receiving of love, allowing yourself to be loved. And that was like a confirmation right there as the cards clamp down. We have Death reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed. This is about someone clinging to helplessness. Like this is someone in need of help, money, or opportunity, and clinging to that, like allowing other people to do everything for you. All right, but now you're tempted by this big love, which may not be available to you right now. But whereas where you always, somebody else might have been clinging to you to always do things for them, or vice versa, where you're always getting, maybe you're really loved or well liked, so you get people to do things for you all the time, thinking it's no big deal, but you're using them. So that could be an energy that's coming up here. The Two of Swords is about being in your knowing and keeping it to yourself. So you could be hiding or ignoring someone, and this is surrendering to that. Surrendering within, protecting your heart, trying to keep your energy clear, purifying your energy right now, but being very impatient, or someone who's not patient or not a patient, surrendering to that. Surrendering, there's a lot of white here. There's a lot of purification energy, but watch out for your temper here. Somebody's impatient to surrender to this big love. But you may be in need of help, money, or an opportunity, or you may have a child who's clingy, who's also in need of help, money, or opportunity. And maybe you don't know how to help them, or maybe you can't help them with their homework, and so it's frustrating, and that's why you're losing your temper there. Perhaps just surrendering, but getting frustrated. Why do we have the Queen of Wands coming up for you? Why is she reversed? Well, this is at work. Somebody may be coming clean or getting clean about sneakiness or downright something illegal or immoral, or being dumped, or being the one that got dumped, being in the dumps, crying or purging a lot, or feeling pushed to your emotional limits, you can't take it anymore, or just feeling overwhelmed. This could be someone who's peeing a lot too. Maybe someone didn't tell you that they have a prostate issue because they didn't want to worry anybody. So, but this is about coming clean at work with the Queen of Wands, coming clean or getting clean, about being pushed to your emotional limits, not being able to do so much anymore. This also can be just not happy. This is somebody crying all the time. Somebody's coming clean about the way they really feel. And this is about either not using their intuition as the Queen of Pentacles, or the secret came out. The secret came out. Whether that's about the Queen of Wands, or if the secret came out and she heard a secret about this energy. This can be the state of emergency. And these both can be like relief efforts. So it's like everyone around her is doing relief efforts, but she's not. She's just standing there doing nothing. So maybe someone got mad at her. Perhaps somebody put her in her place, or she put them in their place. But this can be a state of emergency. This can be an ambulance going to the hospital. It can be brokenness, feeling broke down, broke up, or broke through. Cancellations or delays in trips or travel, or moves. And she just feels like she's standing there doing nothing amidst all this chaos of relief efforts. Maybe she doesn't have the abilities to do what these other people are doing, so she feels useless. Okay, I don't want to put this down. Maybe she just doesn't have intuition. Maybe she's working with other intuitives and she doesn't have the same abilities that they have. So she just doesn't, she doesn't resonate with what they're doing. Or it could be she's surrounded by the Pisces reversed and a Cancer reversed. And they were reversed, now she's reversed. So maybe they didn't like her because she did something wrong, and now she, as the Queen of Wands, is now coming clean. But she could be pissed or just overwhelmed, not knowing what to do. So you, Capricorn, are the 10 of Wands. Why are you there? We have the Queen of Swords, and then the 10 of Cups reversed, and the King of Swords. So there's a King and Queen of Swords, whether they're a couple, siblings, or best friends, whatever it is, there is an ending of a family or emotional cycle between them, or perhaps unhappy family getting between them, okay? And this is the big burden for Capricorn, is this unhappy family or family cycle getting between two people who obviously match each other. All right, not sharing their feelings, not expressing their true desires when there is true desire there. There's a big passion there. We have the Ace of Cups right here for Capricorn. There's a big love and desire here between the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. But the love is, the lovers aren't there. They're not together. But the offer's there. And then we have the Star. It's like these lovers they will shine their light together. It's definitely like that twin energy. There's big love, there's big passion, there's just, the affection's not there because either they're not together or they can't touch each other or they're in another relationship. And that's kind of the energy that's going on there. Why is the Ace of Cups there around Capricorn? Ace of Cups is the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Standing up for yourself, to others, and leading the way. Good news coming in, success, leading the way. Not letting these other people be naysayers, right? Doing what resonates with you. What's good for you. Taking the high road, taking the high ground, getting back in the saddle, and going forth. This is the journey. Someone's journeying on to love. Either being love, spiritual love, or offering new love. And somebody's free, and they're with their loyal friend there. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright here. Someone's journeying to see if the Queen of Pentacles is free, and she is, if you're wondering. All right, so Capricorn's journey, Queen of Pentacles can be a Capricorn, or they can both be Capricorns, but it looks like Capricorn's journeying to the Queen of Pentacles to see if she's free, because there's big love and passion here that needs to be. We have the Knight of Swords here, the blocks that Capricorn needs to clear. Why? We have the 5 of Wands reversed and the Page of Cups reversed. That this is the need to, this is a losing battle basically, or someone who lost the competition, or the battle is over, the fight's over, the conflict is over, regarding feeling rejected, vulnerable, right? Perhaps shy, crying, whining. Could be a baby screaming too. But also it can be the other side of that coin where this is someone spoiled and entitled. So it just depends on your situation. The block is about announcements, someone rushing in with the truth and worried it might cause a fight. After you've ended all this conflict in your life, maybe you don't want to start another fight, so you're worried about the truth coming in if it's too harsh. Maybe you're worried about the Queen of Wands, that she's going to pick a fight with this person if they come in with this truth. When this person giving the truth is actually very vulnerable because they've been rejected. So we have the Moon. Whoop. The Moon coming up, and that was the Magician flying out reversed. We also have the Page of Wands one to show up here. Hold on. So these cards want to come out. We have the Magician reversed, the Page of Wands upright, and then the Hangman. So this is insecurities, can be manipulation. It can be not having the tools you need to deal with something, or someone taking your tools away. Perhaps a lot of people lost their tools at work, so can no longer do the work they used to do. This is being inspired to just go hang out. But there's deception here, or it's about before the sun rises. Someone feeling insecure, inspired to just go hang out, perhaps go for a walk and sit under a tree or something before the sun comes up. Why do we have the Hermit? And that's funny I said that, because this card over here is the person sitting under a tree. So somebody might literally be doing that before the sun comes up. The Hermit upright here, why? For Capricorn. So we could have a Capricorn and a Virgo here. And we have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This is someone bringing the truth and the love. And there may be some communication in return. This is really beautiful, actually. Queen of Cups. The Knight of Cups coming to the Queen of Cups, who will be willing to talk to you if you're wondering. And we have the Queen of Cups right next to the King of Cups. Very interesting. So there is truth being presented. There is, we have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and there could be a child between them, or that just indicates the message between them, that the Knight of Cups brings the truth, and the Queen of Cups gives a small rebuttal, or a small message back. One of them may be a Virgo, one may be a Cancer, or one person could be Virgo and Cancer. We have Virgo and Gemini and Capricorn there, as well as the King and Queen of Cups. But the Knight of Cups could be the King of Cups. It's just the Knight of Cups is his action of coming forward in love. So this is really beautiful, Capricorn. I wasn't expecting that. But there is big love and passion here. You guys got the best reading today anyway, for sure. So why do we have the King of Cups there at the end? It's like someone's spending time alone before the sun comes up, so they don't have to deal with family, so they can sort out their feelings to come forward here to this the Queen of Cups here. We have 10 of Wands reversed. We have the 4 of Swords upright, and then we have the 5 of Cups. So this is letting go of burdens, responsibilities, perhaps confessing, perhaps in 5D. This could be meditating with a twin or soulmate if you connect in the 5D. This also could just be resting and praying, trying to get yourself straight, and going through a grieving process. Grieving loss, regret, guilt, or shame, stuck at the Y in the road, not letting go of the past, and meditating in order to get past all of this, as the King of Cups reversed is now upright. So this happened already. The King of Cups wasn't right. They were either emotionally detached or over-emotional, perhaps drinking, or just depressed. And now they got their act together. They perhaps are ready to confess, or did already, or maybe they confessed in 5D connection, but they want to come forward in a 3D and do it, which is really, really beautiful. There we have sovereignty, King of Cups coming forward too. And this could be the family, all right? So there's a sovereign here. These could be 2 kids, and this is the mother. And then we have a King of Wands here too, which can be a partner or a brother. You know, it just can fit all sorts of situations here. These obviously are connected. But we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups there. That's one energy. And then this is more of the Pentacles energy. And then the King of Wands comes up with the Queen of Wands reversed. So they're both reversed. So that's very interesting. It's like there's two sets of families. So could literally be leaving one family to go towards this new person. And I want to show you the other cards that are coming out after that. So we have the 2 of Pentacles reversed. And this could be maybe you messed up or dropped the ball somehow. Or this is just dropping the act, the facade, and breaking patterns in order to be the authentic you, Capricorn. And that we have the King of Cups here at the end. This is somebody who found a way out. This card very much is being stuck when it's upright. Not able, this is like being stuck in a fishbowl, like the magician inside the water tank, and they can't get out. They can't find their way out. And this is them finding the way out. So they may have found an escape route. And that may have to do with not working, being still and stubborn, and just refusing to move or work until they get their way. And then this is, the worst is over. This is where the bliss comes in. All the swords drop out of the back. That's where the bliss comes in. The worst is over, and now there is strength and courage And that could be a Leo energy too as well. So this Queen of Pentacles here could have Leo or fire in her chart. So we're going to clarify real quick. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed? Knight of Pentacles reversed with the Sun reversed and then the Six of Swords reversed. So this is someone who may have been tired, sick, overexposed, sick and tired, in need of sunshine, or kids who are crazy, never having peace because of the crazy kids in the house and needing to just rest. Suffering in silence and just doing the daily every day, day in, day out, and this is chronic suffering for me. So why do we have now the Strength card? There's that Knight of Swords, ready for the Knight of Swords. Now you're rested, you can deal with it. Maybe you just need to rest before dealing with the truth. This is about letting go to repair, make amends, fix things between somebody and you. That's really good. This is recovery, implementing a plan to go forward. Perhaps the Emperor letting go of his ego. And this is sharing with a major connection there. That can be kids, but this can be a twin or soulmate as well. That's big energy, sharing with your soulmate or your kids. The underlying energy then ends up being, all right, there's an offer of money, time, energy perhaps, or a loan, a new life. But then the King of Pentacles comes in with, losing money. So maybe he can't do this right away because of what happened. The family's losing money. And so he has to walk away from all the emotion that he's put into this energy. And now this situation came up. So that might have been very difficult to do, kind of foiled his plans to walk away. So that might have been coming up for this King of Pentacles to begin with, which came up a lot for, was that, who had all the pentacles? I think it was Sagittarius. So you might have Sagittarius in your chart as well. But the King of Pentacles may have planned to walk away, but then this happened, so even more things came up, so kind of foiled his plans. But it looks like there is love that's going to be presented here. So I got to pull your oracle cards before I forget. This is for Capricorn from the energy deck. What is the advice for Capricorn here? What is the advice? What is the advice for Capricorn? Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. All about speaking up your truth, Knight of Cups. See, the light is coming through his throat. He is coming. He's going to arrive and speak his truth. We have victory, 28. That's the twin flames. 28 is the choice of paths. And you are victorious in this. In speaking your truth. Your throat chakra has been lit up. And this is the Knight of Cups and the twins, choosing a path. Door to value, after deciding what truly means something to you. 31 is the Five of Wands. How do you want to expand together? And then we have the Sun after that, all right, which is the Magician. Okay, and this is really, just taking all of the yucky energies off of you in the day and spending time in the sun to receive your codes. And the underlying energy is hostilities. So this is the stuff we've been transmuting to get rid of, the underlying energy. Coming forward, 26 is the Page of Wands. So, that rambunctious child who has energy all over the place, having temper tantrums, yelling, screaming, that's this energy. So whether that's a child or the adult child, right, having temper tantrums, and that was coming up big time in Scorpio as well. But this is what's coming up forward, which is beautiful. Someone coming forward to speak their truth. There is victory in this. Deciding how you want to go forward. What do you value, and making sure that you spend some time in the sun first before doing anything else, perhaps a vacation. So for somebody, that's an amazing reading. We also have the crystal. We have the crystal angels here for Capricorn. What is their message here for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn. All right, There's 2 cards that came up for you guys. Sujilite, own your divine power, replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. That came up for Sag as well. And Malachite, which is prosperity. There is a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Yay. The underlying energy is Angelite. Spiritual religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth, which will be really helpful for you. And these 2 want to be seen too. So Peridot, life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessing they contain. And then appetite is progress, not perfection. That's been coming up a lot this week too. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. So really look back at that, because you know, a lot of you have come through a whole lot in the past few years, not just this past month. So give yourself a pat on the back. I love the colors in this deck. I love those rich pastels, like the royal pastels. All right, from the Kipper deck, one last card for you guys. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn. I've been doing reversals with this deck, which I don't normally do, but I'm going to continue that at least through this session, because I've been doing that the past couple days. So, all right, so for Capricorn, what do they need to know? What is their advice? This is disconnecting from a community, or just changing the community that you associate with in order to court someone. This is no change. So this is about changing a community or just shutting it down in order to court something that you don't want to change. There may be some kind of, you know, don't steal from yourself, right? If you're being stubborn and you don't want to change, just make sure you're not stealing from yourself by not doing what you really want to do. There's no message of concern here, or there was before, but it's no longer a problem. And the underlying energy is the thoughts of a man thinking about a woman, which is 16 in the Tower. So in the past, maybe a gift was expected but didn't come, of high honor, and so somebody was depressed and despair. 32 is the journey. 34 is the Eight of Wands, a lot of communication back and forth in the occupation, and perhaps this person is working a lot, and then this man is noticing that person working a lot. Okay, so those are some of the energies going in, and there is some love here, so there's definitely someone noticing someone after going through something there, maybe some kind of high honor that a masculine was expecting to receive. It can be a feminine as well, right? That they never received. So feeling depressed about that, and it can just be loss of work or loss of job or a business going under. But then noticing other options that are out there. Perhaps there's a specific person that you'd like to work with. So that's what's coming up for Capricorn. I hope you like that, because that was a really beautiful read, actually. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be love. Bye, guys. Take care.